On our website, you might have seen a couple of really fun new home decorating projects that we've been working on here at SewBatik. One of them is a shower curtain. We decided to use our 115-inch wide cotton batik to make a shower curtain, and there's so many other uses to the 115-inch wide fabric than simply a quilt backing, which is really what everybody kind of tends to think about when they think about a wide cotton batik. So in addition to the shower curtain, we'll talk about that on another video for you, we also decided to make a simple mini wall hanging to match the shower curtain in the room, and we called it the Fantasy Frond Wall Hanging Kit. And it's just a simple way to create a really quick wall hanging. And what we did is we used our precuts. We have a collection of precuts, which are hearts, sunflowers, Rose of Sharon flowers, stars, leaves, birds, a whole bunch of different shapes that you can use to be creative and make something on your own as well. And so what I wanted to do is show you really quickly how to put together a simple wall hanging. And with this particular project, we used our ovals, well, we'll call them a leaf shape, and they're all fused. And this particular package includes 60 different kind of random mix of our stamped batiks and hand-dyed batiks. They're all fused and they still have their papers on them. So we'll go through this process here. And so I opened this package to use in the kit. And then I also found we have what's called leaves and stems, and that is a separate pre-cut package. And it is simply oval leaves and various shaped leaves, plus fused 1/4 inch stems. You can't make this any easier than to simply start with something that is already cut that you don't have to do anything with. If you don't have fusible on any of your shapes, you can use a spray adhesive if you have that at home, or any kind of glue that you might want to use. But I can honestly tell you, these pre-cuts that we have available on our website are just wonderful to just kind of be creative with and fun. So I'm going to show you how I made this one, or this Fantasy Frond wall hanging, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to tip this down just a little bit so you can see the work surface that I have. Okay. I'm starting with a piece of fabric, and this was matching our shower curtain, that measures 12 inches by 21 inches. And I want to make sure that it's all ironed flat to work on here. And I do use a little bit of steam when I'm ironing the backgrounds of anything. I turn the steam off when I am using fusible pre-cuts and working with fusible pre-cuts. But what I did for this kind of fun project is I just took one of these stems, and our kit, this Fantasy Frond kit, includes the background, the binding, the backing, and all of these pre-cuts to make the wall hanging. And the kit itself is $26 on our website. So I'm going to remove the paper. And I just, if you can see the one that's already made right here, I simply took and swirled the stem to get this really fun initial layout. And I take my iron, I'm going to move that aside over there, and I work all at once. I don't want to be specific, no drawing or anything. I just wanted to kind of move this along, curve the stem, and then go back again. And then I simply want to make sure that this is secure. So I press back up again, and I'm done. So now you have a stem that's not going to move. It is ironed onto your background, and that kind of becomes your guide. What I then did is I laid out all of these really fun ovals and started placing them. Well, first of all, I take the back papers off right away because I know I'm going to use each one of these. And I peel them off, and I'm going to go this way. I'm going to work it up this way so you can kind of see the flow of the leaves themselves. And there was one that didn't have a backing on it at all. And when I plan these, I just kind of don't over plan. Put a leaf here and a leaf there. And mix the sizes. And also, it's kind of fun to put, let me lay all these out here, one inside of the other as well. Okay. Oops, let me see. There we go. Go up there, and we'll put some small ones on. The other really good thing to do is to have a pin near you. And I did not have one sitting right here with me right now, but a pin will actually separate the back of the paper from the fabric very easily. There we go. And mix your colors up and keep it as lively as you want it to be. As you can see, we finished putting all of these on the background fabric. And just remember, just have fun with this and do an assortment of sizes and assortment of shapes. And now what we're going to do is simply press this on to the background. And again, I don't use steam. I just count to 4 or count to 5 and then move it, because it really doesn't need much heat in order for it to secure itself. And if you move your iron as if you're going to iron something, your shape might move with it, and we don't want that to happen. So, here is my new wall hanging. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move this back up again, is take this, and I actually had some leftover batting and wool batting, and so I used wool batting inside, and I used the same fabric that on the back and just simply did some meandering quilting on it and outlined each one of the leaves with some simple stitching. But make it as simple or as fun or as whimsical as you would like it to be. And then our kit also includes the binding, and it includes this, it's twilight blue, and the motif that's on this cotton is phoenix. And that's it. There's your new fun and simple pre-cut wall hanging called Fantasy Frond.